Cool.
All right, guys, so I was going to go out for a review and kind of initial impression of the new Recaro seat, but the battery's dead. I kind of expected this just because obviously I haven't been driving the car that much. I've been trying to drive it at least once a week, you know, just on the weekends or something, just to go out and kind of get the car moving and everything. Plus I miss driving it, but the battery's dead. I have it on the trickle charger now, so I'm going to try to get it started and then, you know, let the car run and kind of let the battery recharge a little bit. But figures, I finally have time to go out and make a video and the car doesn't start. So I'll, obviously it's going to be a couple seconds for you, but I'm going to let the car charge up and then we'll go for a drive. Hopefully it starts. It should, I hope. All right, got it started, thankfully. I'm just gonna let the car run. Obviously I'm gonna drive it, let it warm up, and then go for a drive. Guys, so sorry about the angle, but this is the best I can get for now. This is my first drive with the Recaros. I can already tell that I need to like readjust my driving style, just how I drive this car, because of how much lower I am. The whole entire, you know, just a feel and how I'm putting the clutch in and everything, it's just totally different, which is a good thing. You know, I feel so much better. You know, just my overall driving position currently. I'm sitting so much lower. The seats are so man. All right, well, we'll get into just my overall thoughts and everything once I get on the road and kind of get the car warmed up. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this. I installed the seats like 5 or 6 days ago, and this is my first time driving it, unfortunately. So let me get a good feel with the car and kind of get it warmed up and you know, on the road, and then I'll touch back with you guys in a bit, give you a little bit of an update of what I think and how the seats feel and everything. So give me a little bit. Absolutely perfect. I just feel my body sitting in the seat more. I'm not sliding around all over the place. I feel much more in control. My shoulder is basically underneath the door panel here, like where the window is. So I feel like so much more into the car. The whole car just feels completely better. The stock seats are just, there's so much more left to be imagined, and doing something like this is definitely the place to go. The whole feeling of the car, me just sitting lower and just more bolstering and everything, it's exactly what this car needed. I really don't find myself craving for more power. I just find myself taking corners quicker, mainly because, you know, I feel more confident. I feel more a part of the car. You know, with the stock seats, you kind of feel like you're floating around. So, you know, you kind of back off a little bit. You feel a little bit, you know, I guess uneasy going into a corner, because you're just kind of sitting on top of the car, it feels like. With these, I'm like directly straight at the pedals. I'm much more comfortable, and even my back support is just way better. I always had a problem with the stock seats in my lower back, because there wasn't really much, you know, like lumbar support in my lower back area, so I was always having to like arch my back a little bit to stretch it out. But this has a perfect, it fits my back perfectly, so I know going on longer drives, this will be perfect, and it'll make the drive that much better. The seats are absolutely amazing. I absolutely love how they feel, how they look. I just fit in the seat so much more comfortably. It's such a great upgrade. This is easily my favorite mod I've ever done to probably any car I've ever had. And this is definitely something that I'm going to probably keep in every single car that I ever have from here on out. I will always have either this seat or another, Recaro Sportster GT or whatever else comes out in the future. But honestly, it just fits my body frame and my body type perfectly. It's so comfortable. I mean, there's so much versatility. You can adjust it back and forth. You can move the backing back or forth just to kind of perfect exactly where you need to be. On my shoulder, if you look here, my shoulder is basically right below the door card here. Usually it's up here, so I just sit so much more low. I just sit so much lower. I just feel so much better in the car. It is a huge upgrade. So if anybody's interested in getting some aftermarket seats, I definitely recommend it, especially the Recaro Sportster GTs or CSs or anything like that. Just something not with a fixed back. Fixed back for a daily driver is just not ideal. I've done it before. It's just not. I'm not a fan of it. I mean, it's fun, but you get over it really quickly. But doing something like that where you're able to, adjust it to your fit, to your, style of driving and how you feel in the car, is definitely the way to do it. I couldn't be happier with the overall look of it and the feel and everything. So I'll do a bit more driving for you guys, but I figured I would kind of hop out and give you my initial impression first. But it's so good, so good. I love it. And if you notice, there's no airbag light. Obviously a seatbelt's light because I don't have seatbelt on, and my TPMS, I don't have TPMS in these wheels, so that's why that's on. But no airbag light. The resistor works perfect. So if you refer back to my other video, which I have linked, in the top right corner, you guys can go check that out, the actual install, and see how that airbag light is not on and everything. So yeah, pretty sweet. Loving the tails. Looks really cool. Car looks really good. Feels good. Really happy with how it's sitting. I can't wait to get the lower control arms on so I can dial in the suspension a little bit more, and obviously do the headlights soon. But man, this car is absolutely perfect. So I've got some seat time in this already. I kind of turned the camera off and just, just drove. And just kind of wanted to get an idea of what I thought of the car with the new seat and everything. Because anytime you do a new mod, you want to make sure everything feels good and there's no weird things going on. So now that I've been driving for a little while, I can honestly say this update, the seat mod, is a huge must in this car. It completely changes the whole dynamic of it, just how it feels and everything, and how much more low. Like just sitting lower alone is completely worth whatever price you pay to get seats in your car. You just feel so much more connected. The whole driving position just feels so much better. And honestly, this is the way it should have came from the factory. Just being able to put the seat lower is probably the biggest point in doing this for me. And just having the obviously a nicer seat and the better bolstering and everything is just a plus for me. But man, this seat really does feel so good. It's really comfortable. I've been driving for a little while now, and I have no back pains. I have no discomfort anywhere. My legs aren't fatiguing or anything. Now I was going around and driving pretty hard, and it's absolutely perfect. I really couldn't ask for a better choice. Obviously, you risk of getting rid of the airbags and the heated seats and everything, but honestly, I mean, the heated seats I won't miss. It's a nice luxury to have. It's not something that I'm really that upset about. The airbag, obviously, it's not affecting me now, but God forbid, I hope I don't regret that. But honestly, thinking about how many airbags are in front of me, obviously, you got the steering wheel, you got the curtain here, you have a leg airbag as well. So I'm pretty well protected. But then again, you know, I really don't drive on highways besides right now, just because I'm cruising around. But you know, the main day-to-day thing, I'm just cruising around back roads. You know, I'm not going fast at all. But even so, obviously, I know things can change very quickly, and I know it's great to have more airbags. But you know, doing an aftermarket seat in a WRX or STI is definitely one of those things that people worry about. You know, including me. I was worried about it as well. Getting rid of an airbag is obviously important. So it's something to consider. But having now had a little bit of seat time in the car and just feeling it, and just how much better the car feels, that kind of just completely erases from my mind the worry and everything. And I'm just so happy with the overall decision to do this. It is expensive. I did go over pricing and everything in the install video. To me, it's completely worth it just to be sitting lower, have a better driving position. It's just the overall car feels way better. So if anybody is hesitant on putting aftermarket seats in your car, do it. But under one thing, I must say, if you're going to do aftermarket seats, make sure you do it right. Don't put some cheapo seats in there that, you know, that are made poorly. Make sure you're doing it right, putting proper reputable brands into your car, because a seat is a very important part of a car. And God forbid if, you know, in your situation and, you know, it's and that you know, cheaper seat fails, I don't know what I would think if that were me. So make sure you're putting quality parts in. I mean, that goes with any parts that you put on a car. Make sure you're doing quality mods, quality parts, taking your time, doing it right. That's my only suggestion. So that's it for this video, guys. I really do appreciate you guys tagging along and kind of going for a ride with me on my initial impression of the Recaro Sportster GT.